is like not even 7 a.m. and I'm headed to the gym. I won't be able to see anything that you guys are typing because I'm not that coordinated. I can talk and drive, but I can't chat and drive, if that makes sense. So this morning, I've been awake since 3 a.m. I just cannot sleep. I can't sleep. I have all kind of stuff on my mind. No drama, just all kind of stuff on my mind. And I was going through some posts on Instagram and a whole bunch of other platforms, and I came across a few things that really it triggered some sort of thought process. Still not too sure what to make of it. Hold on. Still not too sure what to make of it. First was that thing I posted on my Facebook page about cups. And if you haven't seen it, definitely go to my Facebook and check out my most recent post. I found this one thing talking about how, say you have a cup of coffee and someone bumps into you and spills it, then your coffee is spilled. What comes out of the cup is coffee, right? Now say it's tea inside the cup instead of coffee, so then you'll spill tea. And then it goes on to talk about whatever comes out of the cup is what's in the cup. So when life shakes you up, when you get really shook up by things, you get rattled by people, circumstance, whatever it is, what comes out of you in that moment is what is inside of you already. And so it got me really thinking about, maybe this is why I've been thinking about all these things that have been happening over the past year. It was a crazy year last year. Seriously crazy year for me. I was just like, what is going on? I don't understand this. I know I'm not starting drama. I know that for a fact. I analyze my behaviors. I look at how I co-create things. And I kept asking myself, because this has been going on for a few days now, where I'm rehashing in my mind things that have already been dealt with. I'm not upset by it, but small details just keep coming up. And when I saw that post this morning, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. When I was looking at all of these things that happened, these things that were attempted on me, I recognized I had a habit of really tearing myself apart. I should have said this, I should have done that, I should have just really let him have it. Because every time it's a personal attack on me, I just, for the most part, unless it's so out of hand, I get real quiet. And I'm just like, whatever. And to me, it's kind of this feeling of, I don't understand why I do that. I don't understand why I allow that to be done to me. Because if I'm live and someone is attacking me as a part of a group, I have no problem speaking up. I have no problem correcting that type of behavior and standing as an example, no, we're not allowing this. Not I am not allowing this. We, as a group, are not allowing this. And I'm sending that message out really clear. But then for me in my personal circumstance, I'm just like, oh gosh, just don't say anything, girl. It's not even worth it. And I couldn't help but feel as though, is that some sort of weakness? Do I not value myself? Is that what it is? And I'm recognizing in that moment, because I know why these dramas happened to me last year. I know why. because these individuals are parasitic. They caught a whiff of me. And being who I am, being the Pisces that I am, I'm like, oh, you're damaged and hurt. I can help you. I can help you. I can love you enough so that you will start loving yourself. And that's just never how it goes. It's just, that's not how it goes. That's the intention. On my end, that's how it goes. On the other person's end, they become addicted to my energy. They become addicted to whatever it is they see that they're benefiting from their association with me, their, friendship with me, whatever it is. And when it gets to a point where I can no longer deny that, where it's like, okay, what are you doing again? What are you doing? You are not the asshole whisperer. Stop this. Leave them be. Let them grow on their own terms. You are not going to grow anyone. Ooh, look, it's a red-tailed hawk. I'm sorry, guys. It was a red-tailed hawk. But I'm like, you're not going to grow anyone. If they are not already ready to grow, if this is not on their own terms, whatever it is you're trying to do, it's not going to work. It's going to blow up in your face. And that's what's happened every single time. What I've done is I've encouraged people. I've tried to empower people, and they weren't ready for that. And what ended up happening is, instead of recognizing what I was attempting to do, empower them, help them to see their own beauty, their own worth, their own power, how they're a gift to humanity, what ended up happening is, and I still don't understand it. I still don't understand it at all. I would say about 99% of the time, what ended up happening is they would be like, I know how she does everything. I can be her. I can have the life that she has for herself. We just got to take her out of the equation. Then everyone will come to me. And that's just not how it works. When I recognize that, when I see that, it's not that I'm like, oh, you trying to take me out? No, it's like, what did I just do? I created a dependency on me. And instead of helping them to see their own beauty, instead, they're now fixated on my life, what I'm doing for myself. And that doesn't help anyone to grow at all, at all. I don't want people to want to be me. And it's not because I don't want competition. It's because I don't believe in competition. I just don't. I believe in co-creation. And so I see this and I'm like, I dishonored your soul. I disrespected your journey. I tampered with your path. And now the only responsible thing for me to do is to just back away and let you return to your organic state. And here's what really blows my mind. In that moment, as they're bumping into me and rattling me and shaking my cup and everything's spilling everywhere, everything that's spilling out of me is love. And love is more than just it's okay. Sometimes love is very silent. Sometimes love can be very, very destructive. And the reason love can be destructive is because there are the parts of you that have hardened, and those need to be destroyed so you can return to your softened state. And when I back away, and granted, the way I back away, it's I'm gonna cut your ass off. We not playing this game. That's it. That's it. Oh shit, which way do I go? God, I'm gonna get lost. It's okay. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Don't freak out. We're gonna figure this out. Or we might not. We're gonna figure this out. It will happen. But what I recognize I did wrong is that I completely just removed myself instead of giving them time to acclimate, because someone told me before, you don't understand the gravity of your presence. when you're around people. When you shower them with your attention, it's like nothing they've ever experienced. And that's a Pisces thing, okay? So y'all, if I'm being nice to you, don't think I'm trying to flirt with you. Don't think I'm trying to slide into your DMs. I'm just nice to people. I want you to feel wanted. I want you to feel loved. And that's what I didn't understand, because this is my normal. Like, to me, everyone should feel loved. Everyone should feel welcomed and wanted. But that's not the reality of the world that we live in. And so when I remove myself, it's like their entire world has been taken from them. And to me, that's like, what the how could you ever make me your entire world? Like, who the hell am I to you? I'm just one person out of billions and billions of people who are here existing, co-creating this with you. Why are you giving me that much importance? Like, you shouldn't. And so I don't understand. And now I'm understanding that's how I co-created that. That is how I co-created that. And so going back to the whole cup thing, they're bumping into me, struggling to take that cup away from me. And I'm just like, bro, you're spilling my shit everywhere. And the only thing spilling out of my cup is what? Love. Omni-love. A recognition you're gonna wild out. Just like a child wilds out when the mother takes away the candy. Is like, you had too much candy, boo-boo. You gotta give mommy the candy. That's too much. And so you're gonna wild out. And I have hella many children. So when my kids wild out, which they rarely do, I'm just like, you know what? Figure yourself out. Need help figuring yourself out? Let me know. We'll talk about it. But we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not gonna be your audience as you wild the hell out. If your emotions are too big for you to process, you need to let me know so that I can help you process them and explain them to you. But at no point, I've been a mother for 18 years. At no point have I ever entertained any of my children's tantrums. I don't attack my children. I don't degrade my children. I let them know flat out, look, you lost control. If you can't get yourself in control, you need to let me know, verbalize your needs, and I will help you whatever way you need. And so that's what I do with people. When they wild out, like, okay, nope, shut it down. Nope, sorry, shut it down. You want to come to me and talk to me about it? I'm a little bit awkward, but we can talk about it. So that's what's going on. I'm spilling nothing but love. That's the way I love. I get very firm when you need someone to be firm with you. And I'm looking back and I'm like, no, Emmy. You taking far too much credit for that bullshit. You're saying it's all your fault because you loved on them too much and you warped them somehow. No, 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 no. And I had to get firm with myself this morning. All I have in my cup is love. Love in forms that most people are not always comfortable receiving. These individuals, they didn't have love. They coveted, jealousy, hatred, competition, all kinds of negative ass shit. That's what was spilling out of their cup. Am I wrong to put my hand over my cup and block you from spilling that shit into my cup and allowing that to commingle with me and my path? I don't think so. I don't think so. Am I going the right way? I should have worn my glasses. How are you gonna drive by yourself if you didn't wear your glasses? You know you can't read any of the signs. I pray to God I'm going the right way. But as I was saying, I'm recognizing I was not wrong in removing myself in the way I removed myself. It wasn't wrong. I mean, I think this is it. Is that the way to avoid drama? Not necessarily, but It's who I am. It's how I cope. And is anyone ever wrong in the way they cope? No. You cope the way you cope because you are the way you are. You are who you are. Oh my God, people, just let me drive a little faster. Just a little bit. Beep, beep. Sorry. So, yeah, no more. I am finally completely done with processing the events of my life. I'm done with it. I'm done. I needed to get to a point where I recognized, oh God, I cut him off and he's going to the gym too. Maybe I won't go to the gym right now. No avoidance. If you're upset that I cut you off, go bench or something. Do something productive with that frustration. I love this gym because it's nothing but senior citizens. Serious. I love it. I love it. My husband goes, senior citizens can be thirsty too. Ah, shit, he is going to the gym. He goes, senior citizens can be thirsty too. I'm like, but yeah, when a senior citizen is thirsty, they're not like doing crazy weird things making me feel uncomfortable. They wave, they smile, and they say, howdy, how are you doing today? Okay, I will take that thirsty any day. So I'm done processing those events of my life. I'm done. I did nothing wrong. I have to stop beating myself up for loving myself enough to have an organic reaction, for loving myself enough to spill love in the way they were needing it. You know what I'm saying? It's the people who beat themselves up so much over every little circumstance that they go through. Oftentimes, they're the ones that love others so much that they're just totally like, oh God, I should have did this different. I should have did that different. And it's like, no. Everything happened the way it should. Everything happened the way it needed to happen. Everything happened in the most compassionate way possible for everyone involved. And this is what I'm recognizing. I'm recognizing there is nothing wrong with my feminine softness, me not wanting to show up to every single war that I'm invited to, because I get invited a lot. I don't have to show up to all of those. I can be selective with who I interact with. I can be selective with who I choose to argue with, who I choose to love on. That's my right as a human being, as a soul. That is my right. That is my sovereign right. And I myself should not be beating myself up for exercising that right. Now, people are not always going to agree with your decisions. As a matter of fact, there's quite a few people in your circle right now who aren't really part of your circle. You have to know that. There's quite a few people in your circle who are in your circle because they want to figure out how to tear you down. They want to look for proof to justify their negative opinions about you. And who cares? Who cares? You're not living your life for someone else. You're living your life for yourself. You're here to experience the full range of motion and emotion. So allow yourself to do so. Right, Lisa, we know better now. And you know what? I've known better for quite some time, and I keep repeating the same thing over and over and over. And it's not because I'm not learning. It's because I haven't quite yet. I think maybe I have now, but I haven't quite yet allowed myself to acknowledge I deserve the same kind of love I so freely give other people. Because if, like yesterday, I thought someone Someone had messaged me about something they ordered, and perfectly okay. I thought they had blocked me because there was some weird stuff going on Facebook. I thought they had blocked me. And my initial reaction was not like, oh my God, how are you going to message me for stuff if you've blocked me? My initial reaction was like, oh my God, they blocked me for a reason, which I totally respect. I wonder if I should just offer them the option of a full refund, because I don't want them to feel obligated to continue the purchase if they want me away from them. Like, I'm not going to chase after you. I'm not going to stalk you. If you push me out, you push me out. And I say, bye. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your life. I hope amazing things happen for you. I hope you find the truth within yourself and are just happy. I'm just not the kind of person that's totally like, oh, that bitch, she blocked me. Can you believe this? I bet you she's talking shit about me on her. No, talk shit about me on your page. I don't care. I don't. I'm just like, why are you wasting your time on me? Who am I to you anyways? You have so many other things to do in life. Why are you wasting your time on me? That's the kind of person I am. And so I need to allow myself to be free to want the kind of freedom that I give other people. Like, I totally am all about, you don't want me around? Okay. I'm not going to be mad. For some people, I might be like, I wonder why. Did I do something? But for the most part, like, and that's very rare for me to be like, you know, did I do something? For the most part, like 99% of the people who will cut me out of their life, my response is the same. I hope you get everything in life that you're looking for. And I hope you find your truth inside yourself. And I hope it makes you happy. I hope you see the beauty in you that I see in you. And that's that. But not everyone's like that. And that's okay. All of us have our own cups. Everyone's cup has a different mix of things. And that's perfectly okay. They can have whatever they want in their cup. It can be full of poison. And that's okay. Because you should only be concerned with what you're drinking. And whatever's in your cup should only be your truth. Drink your truth. Nothing else. You can sample a little bit of other people's truths, kind of like wine tasting. Take a little tiny sip. But you're not going to be chugging other people's truths. Okay? If there's something that you sample from someone else that tastes good to you, figure out how to recreate that recipe for yourself. Make it your own. Tweak a little bit here and there so that it's perfect just for you. You should never be a cookie cutter of someone else. Ever. Ever. You have so much beauty inside of you. The reason we're all made different is because we all possess different jobs in this life. You can't do your job properly if you're too busy doing someone else's. You just can't. So, figure out what's in your cup. If need be, cover your cup. If you're around people who are drunk off toxicity and their cups are sloshing all around, you don't want none of that in your cup. The block button doesn't just serve to punish people and push them away. It can also serve a very positive purpose. If you have an issue with someone else, and you find yourself constantly going to their page, their profile, whatever it is, if you're constantly going over there to see if they've written about you, why do you care what they think? These are the very people who have already had these opinions about you and were just looking for justification. So let them be them. Let them keep drinking the poison from their own cup. You drink fresh water. Fiji. Drink Fiji water. I don't drink Fiji water. I think it's bullshit. I don't know. Water is water. Just filter that shit. Get a Berkey. Filter it. Take out the arsenic. Take out the fluoride. Take out all the heavy metals. Filter your shit. And maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe that's like the actual message. Filter out the negative. Maybe you don't have to cover your cup. Maybe you just have to have a filter. Filtering out the negative things. You don't have to isolate yourself. You don't have to be like, okay, that person's toxic, that. But then what does that make you? If you're constantly just judging and looking for the negativity in others, what does that make you? How does that make your life? If all you look for is negativity, all you will create is negativity. So how does that serve you? And I see people, all they do, like certain individuals, I'm getting ready to unfriend. I'm not mad at them. I'm just like, all I ever see you post about is, oh, you calling this person out, you calling that person out. You're not even part of that circumstance. Why do you need to make a post about them? You mad at this person because this person is very opinionated, but you're fucking opinionated yourself. And then you start talking about brothers and sisters and like we're a soul family. But no, you're that one aunt that talks shit about everybody to everyone else. That's what you are. If we're a soul family, that's what you are. And that's the aunt that I avoid. So I need to just snip. Like you know. I can't make that analogy. My mind is just elsewhere today. So here's the analogy, and maybe you guys will find the humor in this. Maybe one of you need to hear it. So if there's someone who is a dickhead in your life, if you have a dickhead in your life, maybe it's time to circumcise that. Remove it. Circumcise it and remove it. I don't even know. That's not even appropriate. But in some ways it kind of is. In some ways it kind of sort of is. So you guys, I gotta go to the gym. I gotta get my swole on and just continue this thought process as I lift weights. Yeah. I live my life the way I do my gym time. I lift heavy. I go intense, and then I go home happy. Do that. Try that. Try and lift heavy. Lift those heavy feelings. Get them out. And then enjoy the rest of the day. So, thank you guys for joining me as I talked about, I'm not even too sure what I talked about. I was trying to focus on driving. But if it resonates, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell. Also, just a reminder, for those of you who have subscribed and those of you who are considering subscribing, once we hit the 10,000 subscriber mark, we are having a party. I am giving away from the subscriber list. We're going to put all of the names in a random generator, and I'm going to give away a custom selenite sword. I own the patented design. I made it myself from raw materials. It's gorgeous. I should put a picture up. But once we hit that 10,000, we're going to give away the sword. And I'm probably going to do a live where it's nothing but free readings for a couple hours just to celebrate. Because never, I mean, even till now, I would have never thought that anyone would really want to hear. I don't know. I guess there's value to it. I don't know. But love you guys. I will see you again soon. Bye.